Right, it's day 106 and I'm heading out from South Farm Road going north. Going to do a bit of stretching before I head out, and once I'm on trail, it's a steep climb to begin with, so I'll see if I can record it first and then just see how it goes. Alright, so we're starting with a steep climb for about the first half mile from what I understand. An extremely steep climb. So we're about 8 people total heading out this morning from the area, and I let everybody go ahead of me. I've got all day, no hurry. I end up wherever I end up. Like I say, it's already super steep. I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera away so I can use both my poles. Alright, just a little bit of a break right here. It's already been rack scrambles and rebars. So a little bit of a break here. It's a beautiful day out. The high temperature today is going to be about 20 degrees less than what it was when I was last out here. So that'll be nice. It'll be in the mid 70s instead of the mid 90s. So that is a nice change. It's showing tonight could get down into the mid 40s. So that makes for some good sleeping. And being cooler, possibly not as many bugs. First view of the morning, we're looking down at Black Brook. I can't be positive, but that might be South Farm Road right there that we came in on. And I'm thinking way over there, that's the Ellis Pond. I'm not sure if my phone will capture them, but they're up on the hill. Up on the mountains over there, the turbines, the wind turbines. Not as hazy today, this is nice. Not as much smoke from those fires, wildfires. A little break in the climb right this minute. A little flat spot, well, it's still going up, just not as steep. I wish I could remember, it's a 2.8 total mile climb up this mountain. I've gone 0.6 miles. So I'm getting there, chipping away at it. I gotta say, I'm not in any hurry. If the only place I reach today is the top of the mountain and get down the other side to find a place to stealth camp, so be it. I'm going super slow and hoping it'll, help with the knee issues, the lower back issues. I'll do as I normally do. After the first hour, I'll find a spot and drop my pack. Just get the weight off, get off my feet for a few minutes, and about 5 minutes, and then go ahead and start up again. If it looks like that hour is going to be in a steep climbing area, then I'll drop my pack before the steep climb area. I'll shut this off. Well, this is a little break, which is nice. I don't know how long it'll last for, but this is another nice break. Still going up, just not as steep. And according to the map, it looks like at some point I'm going to go down before I start steep up again. So I should hopefully, I'll be able to find some place soon, and I'll drop my pack, take that break, do some more stretching. Start lightening my load, drink a bit of water. All right, another nice little break from the climb. Of course, back there I just had a steep descent, and now we're going back to the climb. But nice little area here. I'm still 1.1 miles from the top, and after this little bit of a flat, then it's gonna start getting really steep again. So that was a nice little break. I should probably, I don't know, that rock's right in the middle of the path. I like it when there's a rock off to the side. It's higher up, so I'm not sitting right on the ground when I take my break. Yeah, I'm kind of particular, but you know, if I wanted it bad enough, I'd drop my pack and sit on the ground. So, should be another hour, and hopefully I'll be at the top of Old Blue. That's very exciting for me. Very exciting. It'd be nice to see what it looks like up top. I haven't checked the comments to see. It might be a wooded summit. Maybe it's not even open. But that's all right. Hopefully you'll get some views along the way, huh? Okay, a nice little reprieve again. They're chipping away at this mountain. I have less than a mile to go. Oh, I sure hope I get to go around this boulder up here, not over it. It looks like there might be a little path off to the side. That would be nice. Oh yes, there we go. Yes, yes, yes. the woods look like around me here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it down while I climb up here. Super steep again. I'm getting so close. Oh, I hope when things like this come along, it's like I just hope my arm strength holds me up. Oh. Well, I must be getting closer to the top here. Can't be too far away. Well, I shouldn't say that. It could be, but I'm hoping it's not too far away. How's that? Oh, here we go. I'm going to have to put my phone away. Trying to go down this with that knee. Oh boy. I don't know if there will be a view a little bit higher up or not, but figured I'd better take it while I can. This is what I'm seeing right now. I don't know if my phone will show that. No. Partial moon up there, you can see. Pretty neat, like half a moon. And that was the 360. Okay, I don't know if I can do this or not. Let's see what we got here. Okay, there we go. This is it. The geological survey marker. I'm going to go ahead and get this video and then drop my pack for a few minutes. Water, snack, and then move on. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so I am slowly making my way up towards Bemis Mountain. There's a summit I have to go up first. Then it drops back down a little bit before I make the climb up Bemis. So this is what the trail is consisting of. I'm getting there. I am moving along. I'll have to take a look soon, see what kind of place I'll come across where I can go ahead, sit down and have my lunch. It's been what, 4 hours? Let's see. Yep, been on trail almost 4 hours. So I guess I could do a protein bar and do lunch later. Definitely not gonna try and sit anywhere in the narrow path here. Okay, Here starts my climb up this little summit where there's supposed to be a view at the top. So it's about 0.7 miles of a climb up this summit. So once again, I'm just gonna put the phone away and try to keep moving along. Oh, yeah. All right, a little bit of a break from the rock climbing and root climbing and pulling and all that. I think I'll just continue through here like other people have done. Ouch. Yeah, it's going away again. Oh, look at this. Come up this little area here. Come in, there's a bench. I am going to sit here and eat my sandwich. Awesome. This might be where the view is. Yep, there we go. A little bit of a view here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I might sit down there. Maybe I'll eat a snack bar right now and have my lunch when I get to the top of the mountain. Maybe that's what I'll do. But how nice. Awesome. You can see here I am 1 mile from the main peak of Bemis Mountain. There is a Bemis Mountain second peak, but I'm 1 mile from the main peak, and I am 7.3 miles from Main Highway 17. The Highway 17 is where I will get picked up tomorrow. So there we have it. There's a trail off to the side here, Bemis Stream Trail, and then you can get to a road called Bemis in 5 miles. So the left knee issue has popped up again. That lower back portion gets a stinging pain, and then the knee gets the pain. So I'm still moving along. I'm learning to adapt to it, to make sure I find ways to be able to keep moving. Up isn't really too bad, it's the downs. So I just have to figure out how to adjust and adjust accordingly and hope it doesn't offset my left side and start causing issues over there. So for now, I'll keep moving along. Obviously, I don't have a choice. But even when I get down to Route 17 tomorrow and I go to slack pack the next 13 miles, I've been told it's easier. Obviously not easy, but easier. So that it should be able to slack pack it 9 hours. That when I do the slack packing, get that complete, and I'm just going to do the best I can to keep moving forward instead of constantly stopping and taking 2 and 3 days off at a time. But you know how that is. Anything can change. So, if the rain, thunderstorms are still going to show up on Sunday morning, then I will take a 0 that day. And then do the slack packing on Monday. And then start Tuesday with my full pack. Whew. The saddlebacks will be rough. But I figure take a good look, probably 3 days for me. Since the descents are going to take me longer. That'll be good. Get through the saddlebacks. And I'm trying to remember, there's Crockers. Maybe it's Crockers first and then Saddleback. I can't remember. But either way, it's bringing me closer and closer to the Bigelows. And that's awesome. Let's get through those and keep on moving. Oh, without having any rain, this is still quite the mud pit there. A broken board over this one, but at least it's not super wet and muddy. So the last stream we passed was, I think maybe I said it, maybe I didn't, I don't know, a stagnant pond, or puddle. It wasn't even a pond, a puddle. There was absolutely nothing flowing anywhere down it. So I sure hope we will have water at our shelter, because that was the last, which far out shows the last water source until the shelter. And I know comments about 5 days ago was that the water source at the shelter was drying up. Since there hasn't been any rain, it may have gotten worse, but won't know until we get there, right? So I'm going to ration my water in the meantime so that I don't arrive without any water. And then I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do this in order to have water for meals, or a meal. In the morning I'll just eat all my protein bars. I won't even make the oatmeal. I'll make dinner tonight and then have enough water to still get me 4 or 5 miles before the next source. So I'll see how it goes. Okay, the phone is going away. Trekking poles are supposed to be to help with balance. I'm going to use them to help push me along. Well, the sky makes it look like I'm getting closer to the summit of the main Bemis Mountain. Let's see if I can do this with my phone still in my hand. You get Getting a nice picture of the ground. All right, I'm not sure what's going on. I have not seen a sign for Bemis Mountain unless I missed it, but I'm already starting this steep descent. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going down and then back up, but I have not seen a sign. So maybe I just missed it while walking through the woods there. Just somewhere, maybe I missed it. All right, got a bit of a view here. Can see the windmills or turbines, whatever you'd like to call them, over on the hills. So this is Bemis Mountain right there, and the one further back over that way, Old Blue, it's over that way. I do not know if there will be a better view later, but there's a huge lake down there, absolutely gorgeous. And it goes on for a long time. It'll be, the trees will be in the way here, but wow, how beautiful that is. A beautiful view here to the west of the Rangeley Lakes out there. So that's what I saw earlier with the Rangeley Lakes. R-A-N-G-E-L-E-Y. That's beautiful. Lots of water in the lakes down there. Since my right knee is not functioning properly, this is what's taken me so long, are these steep down hills. I'm getting there, but they're just taking extra long. Oh, I'm still heading to the shelter. Oh, a half mile to go. I'm hoping there will be water at the shelter. If not, I don't know. I'll sit down and think over what my choices are and what I'll do. My options, whatever. I could try to continue on, knowing that the next water source, that as far as I can see is a guarantee water source, there's plenty of water at it. That water source would be, I don't know, 4.5 miles, 4.5 miles. That could put me in after 8 o'clock. An inn would be stealth camp. I'd have to find a place to camp because there's not another shelter after this one coming up. No, from what I can see on comments, there are some stealth campsites on an old dirt road down there not right on the road, but by it. So I'd have to make sure there were trees to hang my food, and the stream is not too far from that dirt road. I'm going to say they were within 1/10 of a mile of each other. Okay, I think I'm going to stop here and take off my sunglasses because it's kind of dark in here right now. Well, let's see if I'm going back up in the sun. Well, I'm very excited. I made it farther than I thought I would just because of the knee. I really did not think I would make it to this shelter. I'm only half a mile away, so I know I can make it. But I didn't think I'd be able to make it that far. So I'm very pleased. It's been like a maze. I came from back there, but it's been like a maze trying to get through this area. It's really neat. Sometimes you turn around, like when I turn around here, I see the white blaze there with this little pile of cairn, or rocks for the cairn. And then you come down here, you're like, okay, I got away that way, got away over here. But if you look, they have a bunch of sticks piled up there. So that tells me don't go that way. So I'm going to go this way and see what happens. But it's been like a maze up here trying to find the way around. Okay, so there's some rocks down that way, a little pile up there. So I'm going to continue on this way. I'm just going slow. I'm very tired. My knees are tired. This is a downhill right now. I don't know if you can tell by the camera, but it is a downhill. Oh, we have another geological marker here. Oh. There we go. Bit of a view up here. Nice. Very nice. A lake beyond the trees. I'm sure that must be the continuation of those lakes that we saw earlier. Not sure if that's a roadway, what that is over there. Yep, it's a roadway. I can see cars on the other end of it down this way. Very beautiful. No longer any water at the shelter, so going to move on to the Bemis stream, which is about 3.6 miles away. So The was a scoopable stream, not a stream, geez, I don't even know what to call it. A scoopable puddle about 2/10 of a mile before the junction here going down to the shelter. But I wasn't about to try and lean down in there and get it. It just looked pretty stagnant. So I still have enough to get me down 3.6 miles, fill up there, stealth camp, and call it a night. Continuing to climb towards Bemis Mountain, the second peak. It's another maze up here. Oh, here we go, another survey marker. But it is another maze up here. Just keep following the cairns along. I don't know how my pack has shifted or why, but man, it's rubbing on my pants pocket and starting to dig into me. So I'm gonna have to shift things around here. Still have a gorgeous view. Absolutely gorgeous view. So I came off of earlier. It's the original Bemis Mountain over there. Okay, maybe I went too fast, sorry. All right, I'm up here, Bemis Mountain, second peak. Elevation 2,915 feet. Main highway 17, 3.1 miles. The stream will be before that, and as well as where I'll stealth camp. There are two other gentlemen. They're going to be two gentlemen that are going to be stealth camping as well. We're going to follow each other down. Some spectacular views from up here, that's for sure.